Yeah, hi, good morning all. Let me just get my phone. Uh, just give me a minute. Yeah. Uh, yeah, hi, good morning all. Uh, so, okay, I have opened my Slack. Uh, so you can say hi over the Slack, whoever joined the classes. I think 15 people are there. So we have Elkin, Alet, Sule, Mukaddar, then Ateullah, Sinan. Okay, so we have, okay. So let's just start. So before starting today's session, I just want to brief you about session which we took yesterday. So yesterday we have seen that what is overall Salesforce and what is cloud computing and what is CRM. So as I told you that CRM is a customer relationship management. It means like in one words, it simply means that to record the interaction with customer and organization. We are just recording the interaction with customer and organization in a piece of software. Is called CRM. And cloud computing means like nowadays everything is over the internet. So we whatever things is going over the internet is related to the cloud. And whenever we use any piece of software over the cloud, it is called cloud computing. And Salesforce is one of the example of the cloud computing, which is related to the SaaS, software as a service. And then we have a platform as a service where we built our own applications. And then we have an infrastructure as a service. And then we have seen that what is the role of Salesforce, what are the benefits, and how to create a developer editions. And then in that developer editions, I have shown you that what are the objects, fields, and records in that edition. So let me just open my developer edition. If anybody have any questions related to the yesterday class or yesterday session, so they can ask me like any questions, or if you have doing that trailhead which I provided you, if you have any questions in that, you can ask me. So in that object, fields, and records, I have shown you that all the tabs is showing in the, this is the application name. Whenever you build any custom application, this is a standard application. So whenever you see any name here, it is the name of application, whether it is a standard or whether it is custom application built by you. And then we have a tab. Tab is simply mean that whatever objects you have created, whatever objects you have created and you want to show in an application, you need to create a tab. If you're not going to create a tab, then you will not see your object here. So these are the tabs. Again, the tabs is an object, and In Salesforce, object means a table, and table, whenever table comes into the picture, table always have column. This is the column. Whatever heading we have in the table, it is a column, and whatever row inside that table is called record. So that is how we understand that what is the object, fields, and record. Okay, why my tab not shown? Okay, let me see. You have opened the Sales Console app, so you need to click the drop down arrow after the home, because it's a console app. So whenever you use console app, if I go to the Sales Console app, your tab is here. You need to click here. So all tabs are here. So you need to click on drop down arrow. So then you will see all the tabs, because Sales Console, I already told you that what is the console app feature. You can open any tab. You can open multiple tab in one window directly. So you can do that. So that is the feature of console app. So let me just go to the sales app. So these are the things I have explained you yesterday. Also, I have asked you to create Trailhead account. So I'm assuming that all the people have a Trailhead account now. If anybody still don't have Trailhead account, please create, and please try to learn whatever Trailhead modules I'm going to provide you. And how many people are completed that yesterday Trailhead, the trail I have provided you over this year? Okay, done. Okay, great. Not yet, even not started. And okay, I did all of them. Okay, so I'm assuming that a lot of people have completed. That's really good. You should be dedicated yourself, because we can only provide you the path which you have to follow to learn the Salesforce and to become an expert. So try to do on time, as I already provide you 2 days, so you have today's time, so you can do that. So this is overall which I explained yesterday. All right, so anybody have questions from yesterday class, or we are good? If nobody have any questions, so just give me a yes so we can move ahead. Good to go. Yeah. All right. Okay. So, okay, let's start today's session. So you already know about my introduction, so no need to give again. Before starting the session, just want to give you one more inspirational or motivation quote. Uh, I think everybody know about Arnold. It's a bodybuilding champion. So he always said that you cannot climb the ladder of success with your hands in your pocket. It means like, if you want to achieve something in your life, or if you want to do something in your life, you have to work hard, you have to sacrifice. Otherwise, you will not achieve the result you are dreaming. So try to do work hard, try to motivate yourself, dedicate yourself, and then sacrifice your time for learning. Because I know that a lot of people are having less time to learn, but it everybody have 24 hours. So you need to take out the time from your 24 hours and then sacrifice some of the time for learning, and eventually you will grab all the Salesforce knowledge if you do day by day. So let's begin. So today's agenda is related to what is the navigation over the Salesforce platform. I'm going to show you like what are the main navigation which we do everyday basis. Uh, in Salesforce application, what are the elements? Whenever any application created by us or created by Salesforce, means like standard applications, what are the elements of that application? Then what are the building blocks in Salesforce? So what building blocks are related to the Salesforce? What makes an application? How to build an application? What are the blocks of that application? uh, that is the second agenda. Then third agenda is like what are the relationship, because relationship is like, again, it's a crucial concept whenever you learn Salesforce. Then I have 2-page agenda today. So the second page is like working with a standard object. I already told you about yesterday the small definition about standard object. Today we're going to deep down into it, and then after that we're gonna create and manage the roll-up summary fields, and then we also gonna see validation rules and formula fields. Those are the agenda for today's session. So let's cover first of all that what is the Salesforce application elements. So as it says, home page, tab home page, detail page, sidebars, apps, record, list view, and app exchange. So let me just go to the developer org. So right now I'm in developer org. So this is called your application. This is your standard application, and this is your overall home page of that application. This is your home tab page. Okay. After that, you have tabs. So these are the tabs inside an application. Okay. Let me see that why the noise is coming. Is it still coming? Hello? Yep. No. Okay. Oh, especially when I talk. Okay. Yeah. Okay, got it. Actually, close to my house, there is a temple, so they are doing worship right now. This is the time. So I guess only for 2 or 3 minutes, it's going to finish. So bear with me. Yeah, correct. Yeah, yeah. That is the time they do worship. So the temple is in front of my house. So they do worship on a daily basis at the same time. So just bear with me for 2 to 3 minutes. Meanwhile, I'm just going to show you that what is overall sales, the app, and then yeah, good. All right. So this is the applications. It is a standard application, and then we have a tabs, and then we have a home tab, and then we have another tabs as well, and then after that we have detail page. So what detail page means, like whenever you go in any tab, and in that tab, whenever you open any record, and whenever you click on this detail, whenever you open any record, you should see this detail page, this detail. So whenever you are on detail, so this is the detail page of the record. So every time you open any tab and open any record and you go to the detail, this is the detail page. Then in that detail page, you see sometime there is a related means like whatever objects we have related to the account, whatever object relationship we have created with account, you will see Yeah, there is a why there is a two type home page. Yeah, I'm going to give you the explanation about that. Don't worry. So whenever you create any relationship with this particular object, whatever object you are in, and you see in the related page there is a lot of related list. So these related lists come only when you have relationship with the object. So if suppose contact is related to account, so you will see contact list over the account. We have opportunity list because opportunity is a child and account is a parent. Then case is a child and account is a parent. So a related list means like you will see the related child list over the parent record. That is simply meaning of related list. Okay. Now we have one questions like home page and tab home page. Okay. So let me give you, don't get confused. This is the home page. This is the home page. Okay. This is the home page. And if you want to add one more home tab page, you can again add your own home page. This is the standard home page which is created by Salesforce. Every time whenever you create any custom application or a standard application, that is the standard home page automatically get created for your app. But if you want to add one more home page tab in your tab collection, you can do that. We're gonna see whenever we're going to create the custom application how to add home page tab there. Is it always shows? Yeah, correct. So whenever you open any, let me open opportunity. Whenever you open any record, and here you see the detail, but you did not see the related, because it doesn't matter that you can see related here. Related can be anywhere. So I have put it the related here. So product is a child of opportunity. Note and attachment is also a child of opportunity. Then contact role is also a child. Partner is also child. Stage history is also child. So whatever child means whatever objects are related to that object, and it should be a child. Okay, we started creating an app with Rahul. Great, great. So this is the meaning of related list. So whenever you open any object, and in that object you going to open the record, there is a detail page. This is the detail page where you see all the information related to the object, whatever fields you have created on the object, whatever standard fields are there. And then you also see the related means like whoever child of this object, you're going to see the list. You're going to see the list of that related child. So this is the related list. And then after that, we have sidebars, apps, record, list view, and app exchange. So sidebar you will not see in the Lightning, because in Lightning we don't have sidebars. Okay. So sidebar, if you want to see the sidebar, you need to turn into the classic. So when you turn into the classic, here's your sidebar. This is your sidebar. It's only appear in the classic, not in the Lightning. So to see the sidebar, you need to go to the classic, then only you can see. But in Lightning, you don't have a sidebar. Always remember. Then we have an app, a record, list views, and app exchange. So as I already told you, this is our application, sales application. There are a lot of application built in. If you click on view all, whatever application you have created and whatever application you give the access to the user, means you can give the permission to the user, or you cannot give the permission to this. So if user have a permission to access this application, he or she can see, otherwise he or she cannot see. So these are the application, standard application created by Salesforce. So you can see, and after this application there are all the objects which are created inside Salesforce, and these objects are only those objects which tab is created. Only those objects are here which tabs are created. If you create any custom object, and if you're not going to create any tab for that object, you will not see that object here. So always remember, if you don't have a tab for that object, you're not going to see. Lightning also have object manager side tab. Yeah, that is a setup. That is a setup page. That is a setup page. You can call sidebar of setup page, but I'm talking about in a one window you can have a view as well as a sidebar, and that thing only possible in a classic, not in lightning. Yeah, or you can say that like that. In the setup we have a sidebar. Okay, let me just. So now we have a record, list view, and app exchange. So as I told you, whenever you click on tab, you see the records. This is your records. So whenever you open any record, any tab, this is your record. So this is your table name, this is your column name, and this is your record. Okay, always remember. Now list view, app exchange. So the list view, whenever we are on any tab, this is your list view. Whenever you see anything here above the table, on the table, you see that this is your list view, and always two list view always get created automatically. Two standard list view automatically get created. One is a recently view, and second one is all recommendation, means like all. So if I go to the opportunity, if I go to the lead, always recently view is already there. So this is the standard view. And then if I go here on task, again recently view. If I go to the account, so this recently view and all. On the standard object you will find more than two, last week, new week. But whenever you're going to create any custom object tab, you only see two lists, recently and all. Those are the two standard. But for the standard object, you will see a few of them extra. There will be a my account. If I talk about account, all account, my account, last week, next week, platinum. So this is the, but whenever you create custom object, only two standard list view are there. One is recently and one is all. Is there any way to create a record of object whose tab is not created? Yeah, you can do that, but you cannot do over the UI, because if you're not able to see the tab here, how you gonna create? For that you need to do the Apex development. You need to create through the code. Yeah, if you're not, that is why whenever we build any application for user, we always create a tab for that. At least he can interact over the UI. So whenever he interact, we run some automation and record automatically get created. So think like that. There are a lot of possible ways we can do that inside a Salesforce. So these are the two. Same schema builder. Is through schema builder you can only create custom object fields. You cannot create, you're not able to create a record. You can only create objects, fields, and relationship. Those are the things you can create, but record is not possible through schema builder. Yeah. So whenever you create any custom object, those are the two. List view automatically get created. Recently view means whatever record you have opened, you have seen, you will see in the recently view. and all whatever records are there, you will see in the all. Now, accept the recently view. Now, how to create a list? How to create a list? So you can simply click on this uh, gear icon, and you can directly click on new, and you can give your name. My car. I'm going to give my list view name, and if I only want to see this list view, I can do that. And if I want to show all the users, or I want to share with other group, I can do that. So right now I want to show with other user as well. So I'm going to create. So this is my car list view I have created. I can put some filter that I can only see some of the car. Let's say I want to see only uh, Toyota. I only want to see Toyota car. So I can do that, and I can save. So I will, as I already put the filter, I can only see the Toyota car, and this is the Toyota car record because I have put the filter there. So you can also add filters over the list view if you want to see, like, let's say in a real time, you have like more than 5,000, 10,000, or sometime you have a billions of record. So you will not going to find, you will not going to scroll the records one by one. So in a real time, what the user will do, they click here on a filter tab, and they they add some filter. Okay, I want to see this record, so they add filter and they're done. Once they grab the information, they can remove the filter, and then they can see. After removing, you can see all the record. So you can add the filters over the list view as well. As well as you can also add the chart. If you want to add the chart, you can just click simply, and here you can put the car chart name. I want horizontal or donut, or I can choose, and then I can see. I can add the chart here also on the record page, on the list view page. How did we view list view? Can you please show again? Yeah. So whenever you go on any tab, just go on your tab, recently view and all. These two is already get created by Salesforce. But if you want to create your own, you just click here gear icon and click on new, and then give your uh, second hand car. Just give your list view name, and then I want to show with all user, and then save. So that is how you create a list view. You just need to simply click on this icon, gear icon, and then click on new. So when you click on new, you're going to create another list. Or if you want to rename, you can do that. If you want to add fields which you want to show as a column, you can do that. I want to show the name also. So name is there. If I want to add a filters, I have to click here, and filter simply means that I want to filter the record. So I can put the filters with anyhow, whatever information I have in this table, I can add the filter. Let's say I only want to see which card table number is equal to C hyphen 004. I want to see only the 4. So I can do the dump, and then I can save. So then only I only able to see C4. So I can do that, like I can add any kind of filter related to my database. Okay. After that, you can add your chart. Simple. You can just click on this chart icon. You can add. If you want to edit, the record, you can do that. So whichever field is editable, whenever you click on this button, it automatically edit So if I add it here and if I click outside, it says save. So when I click on save, it automatically gets saved. So you can edit the list. If you have multiple records, let's say I'm going to show all the record, and if I click here, I can do that. I can edit this one. I can edit this one. I can edit this one. I do not need to open the record. I can directly edit here. So this is this pencil icon mean. It means if you want to refresh the view, you can do that. One more thing is here. Whenever you click here, it has three type of view. Table. Right now we are in a table view. This is the table view. Then we have a Kanban view. So whenever you click on this Kanban view, you're going to see by owner, or right now we don't have much field over the object. So let me just show you on the account record, because on the account we have a lot of fields. And then I'm going to go all accounts, and then I'm going to click on Kanban. So here I have a lot of fields. So I want to summarize with a number of annual revenue. And then I want to summarize with account owner. And I want to click on save. So this is your Kanban view. Kanban view means simply you can directly drag and drop if I want to change because I have summarized the record with owner. So Kanban view means simply like you can see all your records in a card format, and whichever field you have summarized, you can drag and drop. I have summarized with owner field. So if I want to change the ownership of any record, I want to see this, I want to change this field ownership. I want to transfer everything because I have selected that owner field. I can do that. So now the sales user is the owner of this record because I have summarized with that owner field. If I want to change this ownership, I can do that. Or if you want to do the same thing, you can do that. So for right now, you just understand that Kanban view is like you can see all your record in a card format, and whoever field you have summarized, you can drag and drop into that field. And to understand in a better way, let's try to go on one more object and click on all opportunity and click on Kanban, because Kanban view is mostly used on the opportunity, lead, and case. Those are the three objects people use Kanban view. So right now this is the stage field on the opportunity. It is a sales process. And now if I want to change any opportunity stage, I can simply just drag and drop. I can simply just drag and drop. So Kanban view, you are getting my point that Kanban view is simply arranging your record. Previously it was in a table. But now if you want to see in a Kanban view means if you want to see in a card format, arranging by the field which you have selected. Let's say I want to uh, see all the record uh, group by stage. So in prospecting stage, I have only one record. In qualification, I have one. Need analysis, I have. It means like these two record stage is need analysis. That is why it's come under the need analysis. This record stage value is value proposition. That is why it's coming here. For what? Uh, Let me just open. Let me see what are the questions we have. For what reason you move it? No, I'm just I'm just showing you that why the Kanban view is useful. That is why let's say if I go to table, I mean after analyzing you will move it to another box. Yeah, because it's totally depend on like whatever fields you have over the object. Let me see. Uh, yeah. So as you see that you have group by owner. So right now, I think you have only the you are only the user. So if you go to the opportunity, you can do that. So as you see here, if I want to change any field value, I need to open or I need to click here, and I have a very lengthy. But if I go to the Kanban, I want to change the stage, I can directly drag and put here. So now if I open this Grand Hotel record, as you see, I have updated this uh, stage field, the path field automatically. So I does not need to go anywhere. So if I want to change multiple records at a time, on that time this Kanban view is very helpful. It is just a viewing the record, although it's not doing much. But if you want to see in a table, you can see. If you want to see in a Kanban, you can see, because sometimes people like to see this way. That is why Salesforce introduced the Kanban view. Yeah. Oh, I have only few records, so we can see like, yeah, you can go to the opportunity. You can go to the opportunity, you can go to the lead, because those are having a lot of fields. So you just click on all open leads and then click here and then Kanban view. So you can see it's totally depend that how many records you have and what are the fields you have over the object. Yeah, I think Ali is on the doctor tab and he is in the recently view. So you can click on all and then you can try to do the Kanban view, because if I do in a recently view, if I go in the recently view, so whatever record I have recently seen, let's say I have seen this record, and then I'm going to uh, and when you going to, because standard object have a like almost 20 to 30 records, so you can betterly see the Kanban view very easily. And after this Kanban, we have one more split view. So you can see the split view. Split view means you can have your sidebar, and then when you're going to click this, you can open the record directly here. It's work like a console application, but you can only open one record. In Kanban view, on top, blue titles for each column are fields, right? Blue title means like uh, it simply means, let me just go to the Kanban view. So this blue title means whichever field you have selected to group by, whichever field you have selected to group by, that field is coming. So right now over the lead, I have selected lead status. So this lead status field on the lead is showing as a group, is showing as a blue line. Okay. And according to this field, all the record get automatically segmented under it. Click the arrow downside of recently and click on. Yeah, correct. I selected all, then all came. Yep, all opportunity, right. In parenthesis, give the number of record. Yep. So that is how the useful of Kanban view. Now we have one more view, split view. So this is the split view. It works like similar like a console app, but we can only open one record in a window. So if I click on this record, I can open this. If I click this one, it is going to. So although it's work as a console app, but only one record we can open at a time. So I can see all the record in a list here. And if I want to open any record, I can click here simply. And I can see the record information, detail page, then a related list. If I go here also on the opportunity, I can click on a split view. And here I can see all the opportunity. And in that all opportunity, I can click any record and I can see that. So this is the split view. It work like similar like a console app. So these are the three view I want to show you before moving forward. So I just want to give you that what are the features we have over the application. So the same features you will get on all application. Whichever custom application you're going to create, you're going to get all of them. List view, then filters, then chart, then edit option, then refresh, then display display as a table, display as a Kanban, display as a split view. These are the view. It simply means like that how you want to see your records. It simply means. So I just want to familiarize you with the UI, where to go, where to click. So in later on, if I said you, I want to see the record in a Kanban. So you know that I need to go here and I need to click Kanban. Okay. If I want to see in a split view, you need to click here. So at least you know the navigation. Navigation, if you really want to learn admin, you should be good at the navigation part. You know that where to go, where to click, and what to turn on. That is why I'm showing you the overall navigation related to the application. Right now we are in application level. When we move to the setup level, I'm going to show you some other settings also. This is on the application level. On the application level, what these are the features we have. Okay, and here you can search directly. If you this is the search bar, so you can search it directly, and you can search whatever fields are associated. You can search it here directly. If you want to search any record in a list, you can directly put a name and you can search it. Let's say I want to search whose amount is 50,000. So I can directly put 50,000. And right now I think no opportunity is 50,000. That is why. Or I want to see opportunity owner. Whoever opportunity is associated, Krishna, it's not associated. Or I want to see age. So now the age, related to age word, I have 4 opportunities. So you can search any record here also. So this is the overall navigation of any tab which is associated inside an application. And all the features I have shown you, you will see the same feature on in all tab. If you go in all tab, you will see same features. If you go on account, you will see same features. All right. And if you want to create a new record, you can just simply click on new and fill the information and then save the record. That is the feature of new button. Import we're going to see when we move to the data loader and data import activity. We're going to see what is the import, and we have other buttons as well. If I go on opportunity, if I go on lead, we have some other button as well. So I'm going to show you like what is the how to use these buttons, and because we have a standard objects which we need to cover. So that is overall the app and homepage tab detail side. And we have one more thing is app exchange. So let me just give you a brief intro. So if you search on app exchange, You will not see here. So you need to go here, and App Exchange is not an app. It's a it work like a Play Store. So you will also not see here. To see that App Exchange, you need to go to the setup, and in that setup you need to search for App Exchange. App Exchange, and here you will see that App Exchange Marketplace. So you need to click on this App Exchange Marketplace. It work like a Google Play Store. Here you will find a pre-built applications. Whichever application is built by organizations, you can see. If you want to see apps, you can click on apps. There are a lot of apps created by the different Salesforce partners and Salesforce. There is an app. If you want to check the duplicate inside a database, you can do that. There are a lot of apps. If you want to integrate Zoom with the Salesforce, you can do that by using this app. So there are free apps as well as there are paid apps. So whichever is free app, you can see the free written the free app. So when you click on any app, you can see it's free. So you can directly use this app. You just have to click on get it now, and then it says that you need to log in. So when I click on open login, it's going to ask my developer edition credential. So it's asking the permission. So I can click allow. It's asking me install in this org or anywhere. So I can install this app in my org, this current org. So I can just click on confirm and install. So that is how you can get the app from the App Exchange. So it's asking that only admin, all user, or specific users. So I can give only admin, and I'm just showing you that how to install the Zoom applications. And it is not about the Zoom application. You can install any app, whichever free over there. Each and every application is created for a specific use. So you can directly get, if it is a free, you can directly get it from App Exchange and you can use it directly. So right now that Zoom application is installing inside my developer edition. It will take some time whenever you install any application. And in real-time scenario, in the company organization, there are a lot of apps are installed, which you need to learn how to use. They give you the training that how to use those applications. So whenever you install any application, they also provide the documentation. Downloading it affect our governor limit, right? Yeah, it is going to affect your governor limit. Yeah. So it says that it will take time. Okay. Meanwhile, we can wait till the once this app get installed, you need to go to the install package. And in that install package, you will see your install package. If it is not installed, once it's get installed, you will see here. So meanwhile, we can take 10-minute break here. Meanwhile, the app get installed inside a Salesforce, my developer edition. After that, we're going to move on the building blocks and relationship. If anybody have any questions till now, just let me know. Okay, let me check the Slack. Yeah, downloading affect our governor limit, definitely. I have Salesforce adoption dashboard. Yeah, that is come from the Trailhead modules, which you have downloaded, that Salesforce adoption dashboard. Yeah, correct. Yeah, so whenever you yeah, it already get installed in the Muqaddar. Couldn't go app exchange. uh yes, you have to go to the setup, and then just click on, just search for app, just write app, and you will see the app exchange marketplace. You just have to click on there, so you will see your app exchange. Or if you not see here, you can directly go here and search for, okay, my Zoom application got installed. So now once the application get installed, you will see here that Zoom application. So let me open that Zoom application. Okay, we're gonna take 10 minutes break, and then we're gonna explore that Zoom application. So that this Zoom application got installed, and we can use it uh, later on. So that is how you install the application from App Exchange. We're gonna explore some more features, and then we're gonna move up ahead. So we're gonna start back at 7. Yeah, Arkin, we're gonna see that what issue you are facing. We can have a break, and then we're gonna start after 10 minutes. We're gonna start. Yeah. Okay, Ali is facing this issue. Okay, Ali, we're gonna see that. Yeah, no need to worry about it. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, guys, I'm back. So before moving forward, let me just see that we have any questions, or can you explain dashboard versus an home page? And then we have a standard home page versus setup home page. All right. So I'm assuming that if nobody have any uh, questions like how to get on App Exchange, if still anybody facing that he or she not getting App Exchange, if you are using a Trailhead Playground, still in Playground you will see that App Exchange. If you not see App Exchange Market, still not able to see, then look for the installed package. This is the another section where you see the App Exchange. So click on this as installed package. Okay. After that, click this visit App Exchange. Click on this visit App Exchange feature, and here you're going to click on app. Okay. So here you will see that your App Exchange. If it's still not able to see, what you can do, let me just hide this. If you still not able to see here, just go to here and search for App Exchange. Search for App Exchange directly and just click on this. So this is your App Exchange. That is how also you can get your App Exchange. So you can get all the apps. You can filter it out by in which category you want. If you want to hire any consultant, you can see that. If you want to see solution, you want to see solution by uh, whichever you want to see. I want to see solution by app. I can click on app, and then I can see the solution by app. So I only want to see free. Then I can apply the filter, and I can see the free one. So those are the free application built by other developers or companies or Salesforce. Let's assume that I want to, and you can directly, if you want to use, just click on any app. Once you click on app, it is again going to ask you the same thing. You need to log in into your developer edition. Whatever edition you want to install, you want to click it, and you have to click on get it. Before clicking on this get it now, how each and every piece whichever you're going to install from App Exchange, they have the guidelines how to use it, how to install. So you can read those out, that how to use this application. This MailChimp is an email application. It track that how many emails you have sent, where to send, and so you can read it out, this installation guide. I'm just giving you this application example. You can install any application, and once you read it out, just click on get it, and then it's asking that I want to install. So you can log in. As I already log in into my developer edition, it will take my edition, and then I can log in, and then you can log in into your developer edition, and then you can follow the same procedure again, which we have done through the App Exchange. So if you're still not getting here, you can just directly go and search for App Exchange. That is the another way for searching the App Exchange market. Now let me go through the, are these Apex coded generally? No, there are a lot of apps which does not require Apex code. You can build the application by using the flow, process builder, custom tabs. fields, objects, you can build the application. In my class, I'm going to, in the admin part, I'm going to show you that how to build an application using the admin part. And then once it's done, we going we're going to we're going to use the code, how to build an application using the code also. Okay. Yeah. It is going to install in your machine. Whatever application you're going to install, it is going to install in your machine. So as I already installed Zoom, so this is installed in our organization. So if I go here in the installed package, it says that I have installed Zoom application, and this application consists 15 object, 8 tabs, then it is active, it is unlimited. These are the features. And if I want to configure, I need to click here, and then I can configure. So before using any app from the app exchange, you need to read the document, because uh, whatever application I have used, I can give you the introduction of those applications. I did not use Zoom application, so I cannot give you the Zoom app. So whatever application you're going to use, you need to read their document over the app exchange, and then only you can use. And if you want to uninstall, you can just simply click, and then it it it's going to tell you that okay, you're going to uninstall these many things. So I can uninstall. I do not want to save the copy, and then I just want to uninstall. That's all. So that is how you install and uninstall the application. So now after 1 or 2 minutes, this application get automatically uninstalled. So I just need to refresh. It will take time to install and uninstall, at least 1 or 2 minutes. So let's just move on. We have another questions. Can you explain dashboard and home page and standard home page or versus setup home page? So let me just open the setup page. This is our setup page. This is our home page. So home page is like, you can put anything. Means home is not an object, although these are the object, but home is a special kind of tab which does not have the object behind the scene. So you cannot, if you go here in the object manager and if you search for the home, you will not see any object. There is no object for home. That is the standard tab which is created by the Salesforce. So in this tab, you can add anything. Add anything means like you can add components, you can add account details, you can add contact details. Whatever information you want to put, you can put it directly. This is the a blank paper. Whatever you want to show, you can show. It is a special kind of tab. It does not have an object behind it, so you can edit anything. Now this is the home tab, or you can say home page. Now setup page is like, as you saw, if you want to do anything, if you want to turn on anything, any settings or anything, if you want to see objects, fields, page layouts, users, profiles, roles, sales cloud settings, service cloud settings, or any setting which is related from the Salesforce, and if you want to turn on, turn off, that is the page you need to go every time. Let's say if I want to see account object, and in that account object I want to create any field, I need to go to the setup, and in that setup I need to go object manager, and then I want to click on new, and then I have to create the field on the account. So that is the means like, this setup is like backbone of Salesforce. It is used in admin as well as it is used in developer also. So this setup, if you know everything about this setup, then almost 80% your Salesforce journey is completed. 80% journey of Salesforce so you should be good at these things. You know about all the features. What is this, what is that, what is the use of So that thing is very much you need to understand. So this is 80% of the Salesforce, and this UI is 20%. So you need to understand setup consists everything about your organization. So if you're working on developer edition, if you want to turn on, if you want to create custom object, custom field, page layout, if you want to see user, if you want to create a user, if you want to create roles, then you know where to go. You need to go setup, and then you need to see the users. If you're going to create another user, you need to click on. This is just an example of user. So you should be good at in the setup page. You know that where to go. So, and the setup is the thing where you will find all the settings and permissions and all the features of Salesforce. Now there is one more thing, dashboard. So dashboard is a graphical representation of the record. So if I click on this all dashboard, let me see if I have any dashboard. So right now I don't think so I have any dashboard. Let me check. I still not have any dashboard. So let me just create one for you. So dashboard is simply means it's a graphical representation. So I'm just giving the name and description, and this is going to be in the dashboard. And in that dashboard, I can add any component and I can see all report. So before creating a dashboard, you also need a report. So I don't think so I have report, and that thing I'm going to show you that how to create a report and how to. But for meanwhile, let's just create one report just to demo you what is a I want to see on the account. I want to create a report on account and all data, not my. I want to see all account, filter it out, refresh, save, save. So now my report get created. So my report get created. So to create a dashboard, you need a report. Until or unless you're not able to create a dashboard. So to create a dashboard, you need a report. So I have created a report. Let me just add component on the dashboard. So I have created new account report. Click on here. I and then this is just a simple dashboard I just created as a table and then done. So as you see, I have created a dashboard. So this dashboard, I can put it over the home tab directly. I can put it here simply. And dashboard simply means it's a graphical representation of your report, of your data, which we're going to see in a later on. I have a dedicated session for that, where I'm going to tell you everything about dashboard and reports, because that is the 20% of Salesforce, which you need to understand. Also, you are getting installed email working area. Are we gonna see all these in detail later? Yeah, correct. I just missed how to create report. Yeah, we have a dedicated session about reports and dashboard. Don't worry about that. So till now we have only covered this thing, because this thing you should know, understand that what is the element of Salesforce application. Now building blocks we're gonna see. Some of them I already covered yesterday, and today I'm just going to brief you about it. So these tabs are objects. Except the home, all the tabs are objects. Okay, and in that object we have a table, and that table have a column, and that have a record. So the application, Salesforce application building blocks are: there is a standard object, then custom object, then custom fields, custom tabs, dependent pick list, customized page layout, and a custom application. So let me just, so if I go to the object manager, this is your standard object which is created by default. And yesterday we have created one object, car, which is a custom object. So underscore underscore C is the annotation. So underscore underscore C is the annotation of custom object. So whenever you're going to create any custom things inside a Salesforce, it's only 80 to 90% cases it's only get appended underscore underscore C. Okay. So we have created a car. So this car is a custom object. And then in that car, we have created custom field, which is again underscore underscore C. So whenever you create any custom object, it append underscore underscore C. Whenever you create any field, it is again going to append underscore underscore C. So always remember those things. Those are the custom things. And the standard things is already there. Whenever you create any, whenever you see any object inside says a standard object, it does not have underscore underscore C. So that is the main advantage. What is 20% of Salesforce? Yeah, in a if you join a company as a Salesforce admin, you should be good at reports and dashboard, because why company is storing data inside Salesforce? Ultimately, they want to do something with the data. At the end of the day, like let's say I'm owning a business, I'm storing this much data. At the end of the day, I want to see what is the total of the sale, what is the average ratio of my sales representative who's selling the product, whose performance is good, whose performance is bad, who's working on who's not working. So those statistical data is coming from reports and dashboard, and that is why Salesforce provide this reports and dashboard. So you can grab the information that what is overall history of your data. So that is why if you join as a company as an admin, then you should be good at reports and dashboard. So we have a dedicated session about the reports and dashboard, so no need to worry about it. Okay, so this is the standard and custom object and custom fields. Now as Rahul already told you about the custom application, let me just go here and give you. So for my session, we are going to build a custom application. In that, we're going to build a car, custom object, custom fields, and we're gonna build that application using the admin only. We're not going to use any code. So first you need to search for app. You can write in your setup app, then you have to click on app manager. These applications are already built in. We're not going to use this application. These application already built in. So we're not going to use. Okay. So here we're going to use another lightning app. So the app name is simply let's create a demo app. I'm giving a demo app the name of. If you want to upload any image, you can do that. I don't think so I have any image. Let me see if I have. I think I can put it this one. Yeah, and then I can put description, demo app, and then I can click on next. A standard navigation, if I want to convert into console navigation, I can do that, but I want to create a simple one. And setup full or service setup, where I want to see this app, in service setup or in setup. So I want to show in a setup. Then these are the app personalization setting, display and user personalization of nav item. If I want to do that, but I want to keep it as default. If I want to add any utility means like if I go here, utility bar will show here. If let me just go on the console app. So in the console app, this is the utility bar. This history, it is a utility bar. So if I want to add anything on the utility bar, I can do that. But for now, I just want to keep it default. If I want to add any item, so by default, I want to add a home tab over my app. And then it's asking which profile I want to assign. So let's just assign to system admin, just only system admin, and then just finish. So we have created an app. Let me just search for. So we have created a demo app. So this is our demo app. Okay. So the demo app, let me just show you one more time. You have to click on new Lightning app. Then you have to provide a name, sample, and then description, then image. And then you need to click on next. Here you need to choose whether it is console application or standard. So I want to create a standard. Then where you want to show this app, setup or service setup, desktop or phone, or only desktop. So I want to choose both. This thing I want to keep it as default. Utility item, if I want to add, utility item means like if I want to add anything in the bottom. So I can do that. Then item, available item means like in my organization, there are a lot of tab already get created. So if I want to do that, I want to add a home tab. So I can simply select and I can add it. And then after that, which profile have the access of this app. So I can do that. And we can simply click on save and finish. So that is how we created demo app. So right now we have only selected.
Excuse me, Krishan, you are very fast. Can you read the chat? Because you are very fast. You are doing something, clicking something. We cannot follow you because we are watching at the same time we are trying. Could you please slow?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Can you show app option again? Okay. One more time, please. Okay. Can you? I could not follow you. Okay. All right. Okay. My mistake. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So you need to go to the app manager first. You need to click this app manager and then click new Lightning app. Because we are creating a Lightning app, then you have to provide a name. You can choose any name. It depends on like what name you need to pick. And then you can just simply provide an image if you want to keep. If you want to change the color of the app, color means like whatever color is coming here, the blue line. If you want to change to any other color, you can do that. I want to keep it as default. And then after, simply click on next. Now here, if you want to create a console app, you can click this. If not, if you want to create simple app, a standard one, then click on standard. Okay. Here you need to select, I want to see this app in desktop and phone, or just the desktop or just the phone. I want to see in both. So I'm selecting desktop and phone. In the setup, where you want to see this app, in the setup or service setup. So you need to select anyone, whichever you select. I'm selecting setup. This one is like app personalization setting, disable end user personalization of nav item. It means like simply means like uh, let me just open one app to differentiate you. So in the sales app right now, I can click this pencil icon and I can add more tab. I can add more tab here. I can click on more and I can select this one and I can add it and I can save. So I can add more tabs. As I already add this tab, active scratch off. So I add this tab. So if I want to disable this feature for user, it means like I don't want the user to add another tab. So I can select this one. I can select this. If I don't want the user to add another tab, I can simply disable. But I want to keep it as default. I don't want to change right now. After that, we have a utility item. Utility item means if you go here, it utility item always come in the console app. So if you still want to add a utility bar in your standard application, this is your utility bar. This bottom line is your utility bar. You can add features here also. Right now it's a history here. So if you want to add something like this in your application, you need to add utility bar. I am right now I'm creating a standard application, so we're not going to add utility bar. After that, you need to click next. Here, all the tabs in your organization, in your developer edition, it's going to show here. So if you want to add any tab in your application, you can do that. But we are creating a custom application, so I only need home tab, because home tab is necessary for all the applications, because where it is a free tab, we can put any information there. Home tab is a free tab, so we can put any information. That is the advantage of home tab. That is why I'm choosing the home tab. And then after that, if you want to choose, if your objects are already get created, you can directly choose from here. If the tab is already get created, you can choose. I have the car table which we created yesterday, so I can also add this one, car table. Then I can click on next. Here it's asking for which profile you want to show the app. So right now I just want to take system admin, and system admin I have search here and I have selected and I got this profile here. Till now, anybody have any questions like? Yeah, I'm assuming that now these 5 steps are easy. You just need to click on this lightning app. Then you have to provide the name, and then after the name, you need to select the image. If you want to change the color, you can do that. Description, and then click on next. Here you need to show console or standard navigation or desktop, phone, or both, setup or service setup, right? Let me just see if we have an yes, good, all good now. Okay. So after that, you can click. If you want to change any setting, then click next. If you want to add utility item, if you want to add any navigation item in your app, navigation item means like whatever tab you have created. So let me just go to the demo app. So that is how you create the custom. So right now we have only home tab. So finally we created a custom app. This is the main motto of, we have seen a standard object, we have created a custom object, custom field we have created yesterday. Now tab, and then we have created custom application. Now we're going to see what is a page layout. So page layout means, let me just give you the sales application demo for it. Later on, if you created any app and if you want to, after that you realize that you want to change anything in the app, again you need to come in the app manager, and in that app manager you need to search for your app. So we have created this demo app. So if you want to edit anything in the app, you need to click this button and you need to click on edit. So after you click on edit button, you again going to open the same create lightning app page. So here, if you want to change the name of app, image of app, color of app, you can do that. App option, again the same app option you want to change, but you cannot change this standard or console language because it's got created. So you cannot convert standard into console once it's get created. You can change service setup, full setup, and phone desktop, but you cannot change this one. If you later on you realize that you need a utility item, you can do that. So let's just later on we realize that we need that utility item, so we can add it. Now navigation item. So yesterday we have created a car table. So later on I realized that I need a car table object tab in my app, and just click on save. Also, after creating an app, you given already system admin permission, but you realize that I also need to give permission to the standard user. So I have selected a standard user. So that is how you can edit the app, and you can change the things. Here you can change app branding, means image, name, or option. Here you can change the options like setup, service setup, desktop, phone, or if you want to add utility item, you can do that. Navigation item, if you want to add more tabs, you can do here. And if you want to assign for any other extra profile, you can do here. So that's how you can edit the app. And once you satisfy, you can just save and just go back. So as I have changed something in my app, it should get reflect in my demo app. Let me know if I'm going fast or you're not following me. How long the admin part will take in total to learn? Like a month, 5 weeks, or uh, let me just tell you, give you an overview. I think somebody have asked the questions that how much time it will take. So let me just give you an overview how much time it will take. So let me just add the car tab we have created. So my car tab is also there, car table which we have created yesterday. Any estimation? It's a good question. So it's totally depend on, like, because admin usually take like between 4 to 6 weeks, 2 days, five uh, 5 days, 2 hour class. According to me, like usually I take like between 4 to 6 weeks. You can consider like 45 to 55 hours. That is the average time or normal time which will take I take to explain the feature of admin. I try to cover all the possible things which admin have. That is why the initial days it feels like we are going slow. It should be slow. If it is going fast, then you will not get the point. You will not get the understanding what I'm explaining. So this is the crucial things. The first 2 weeks are crucial. Later on you will understand when you go again, when you go set up page again and again, when you go over the apps again and again, you will grab the concept. So that is why we are moving little bit slow. I don't want to take rush, because I'm not here to teach you, or I'm not here to complete the course. I'm here to teach you the concept of Salesforce admin, not just to finish the class or finish the session. So that is my main motto. Like, each and every one of you should get the understanding. If you're able to grab the concept, like 60 to 70% of admin part, that is also going to work out with development, because when you're going to learn the development, the remaining 20 or 30% you also eventually grab the concept. Because in development, again, we're going to use the setup, apps, and other stuff. In development also, we're going to use flow, process builders, and then workflows, validation rules. So that's how it works. So yeah, connected app, we're going to see later on in the development part, because connected app is useful in the connect whenever you do the development. Connected app is morely used for the integration purpose. If any third party system wants to connect with you, if suppose Gmail wants to connect with the Salesforce, then on that time Salesforce, that connected app is coming into picture. So we have to create the connected app. We have to create the connected app, and then we have to share the username, password, and then some secret keys. So on that time, that connected app is come into the picture. So no need to worry about that thing right now. It's a development part. Okay, now we are seeing the page layout. So as I am in this card table, and I have seen on the detail page, this is my page layout, which is a standard page layout, which I have created, which Salesforce has automatically get created for us. And if I go to the home object manager and I search for the car, because yesterday we have this doubt that what is a page layout, what is a list view. So I covered the list view, and now I'm going to cover the page layout. So whenever you create any object, or whenever you see any standard object, that detail page is your page layout. So by default, one page layout is automatically get created whenever you create any custom object. So I have created that custom object car table. So it is the page layout get created with the name appended with layout. So this layout is page layout is automatically get created. So this is your page layout. Here you can show fields, hide fields. You can make required over the page layout. If you want to add something, you can do that. If you want to add reports, chart, list, related list, mobile actions, you can add over the page. So if you want to do anything over the page, you need to go to the page layout. And if you're not satisfied this page layout, you want to create your own page layout, you just simply need to create a new, and then I want from existing, and this is my car new page layout, and then just click here. So here I do not want to show the owner information. I do not want to show this thing. I do not want to show this thing. I just want to see that what is a car name or what is a car number. So those are, I do not want to see this system information. I do not want to see this one, custom header links. So here you can hide and show on the page layout. So once you satisfy with your page, just save. And you just created your new page layout. Once the page layout is get created, you need to click on this page layout assignment. Again, go to page layout, click on new, and just simply provide the name. Or if you want to copy the existing page layout feature, you can select here. If you want to create new page layout on your own, you can do that. And after that, you just click. So after that, your page layout get created, and here you can add or remove the field or add the columns or features. If I don't want these buttons, I can simply remove. I don't want these buttons. This is just an example I'm showing. So that is how you remove or add buttons, fields over the page layout. So I'm just saving. After you create the page layout, you need to assign the page layout, because assigning the page layout means you are assigning the page layout to the profile. So these are the profile I have in my org. So right now this is a card table page layout. So if I do not assign the page layout, still I'm going to see the old page layout, whichever I have assigned to the profile. As I already removed the buttons, but still I'm seeing because I did not assign the page layout to this profile. So I need to click on edit assignment, and I need to select this. Again, you need to click on edit assignment, and then you need to click this page layout button. So it will going to select all the profile. If you don't want to assign for all the profile, if you want to assign for a specific one, so you can directly click on the specific one. So I want this system admin. So I just only want to change this one. So I can select this, and here I have all the page layouts. So I am going to select this. I'm going to select this new page layout. So once I select, the car new page layout automatically come, and after that I can click on save. So now I have assigned the page layout to the system admin profile, and the page layout is changed. So when I'm going to, right now these information are coming, but I have removed this one, this one, this one, and I also remove the buttons. So I should I have assigned the new page layout, so it should automatically. What is the purpose of layout? So layout purpose is simply means, page layout means like it's a layout of your page. It's simply whatever information you want to show on the layout, whatever information, because whoever application you are building for someone, and that someone is going to see the information, that someone is going to interact with the application. So if you're not satisfied with your current page layout, if you're not satisfied with your current page layout, then you can create another one, or you can edit the existing one. You can simply, if you do not want to create, because sometime company required another page layout, because in real time scenario there are not one user, there are lot of users, and they want different page layouts. Some people need some information and other people need another information. So for that purpose you need different page layout. So if you only want to change in the existing layout, you can do that. You can simply just remove the fields. You can directly save, and you saved, and then you can edit in the existing page. But instead of editing in the existing page layout, try to create a new one, because later on if you need, then how you going to identify that what changes I have done. So it is always recommended, do not change in the existing page layout. Whatever is the standard page layout, do not change. If you want to make a big changes, try to create a new page layout and do the changes in that page layout. So that is the simple meaning of creating another page layout. And once you create, after the create, you need to assign the page layout. Until and unless you're not going to assign the page layout, it is not going to work. Even if you created another page layout, if you're not going to assign, it's not going to work. So that is the simple meaning of page layout. I hope this thing will get. Is there a limit to add page layout? Yeah. In Salesforce, everything have a limit. Everything have a limit. So if you're going to create a page layout also have a limit. So if you go here, I think there is a limit also, which says these are the limits. This is the object related limit, but uh, page layout also have a limit. So if you Google it, because I could not remember all the limits, page layout limit in Salesforce. So if you Google, so here is the page layout consideration. So you can see that over the page layout, you can add 100 related list. So each page layout have a limit. So you can go through the Google Docs and you can look for the limits. Even sometime when you work on the project, on that time you can just Google it. What is the limit? What is the, because Salesforce introduced a lot of features 3 times in a year. So sometime that limit get extended. Previously we able to create only 10 page layout, but now I think it got extended. So every time 3 times in a row, it automatically get updated. So you will get more limits. So always try to check for the latest limit. You can simply just search for the name. If you want to see page layout, you can just search for it and look for it. What is the latest limit? So it says that you can drag up to 20 controls, 20 visual force page, 20 expanded lookup, 100 related list onto page layout. So these are the limited 40 lookups and 55 lookup fields. So there are a lot of limits over the Salesforce which we cannot remember. So every time you work on the project, you just go and Google it. That is the best way. So that is overall about the page layout and things. So all right, now let's move on to the objects, which I have already explained you. What is an object? Object is equal to database. We have seen that standard object which is predefined by the Salesforce. We have also created custom object card table which is defined by us. There are fields also in the object. The standard field which is automatically get created. There is a owner field, last modify, created by. Those are the standard field, and custom field which we have defined. So we have seen this hierarchy. After that, these are the object fields in Salesforce. There are standard fields which is automatically get created after the record get created. All right, and those are the standard fields. This all are standard field: date, time, owner, created by, last modified by, created date, last modified date, assign, user assigned modifiable, generated not modifiable, auto number. These are the all standard field. Whenever you create any object or whenever you see any standard object, these are the standard field automatically get created. Okay, and these are the custom fields which we create. So let me just give you one more thing. So whenever you go on the fields and relationship while creating an object, whenever you click on this, right now I'm in a card table object, and in that card table object I'm in the field and relationship. So whenever you want to create any field, you need to go fields and relationship and then click new. So when you click on new, these are the data types you can create as a field: auto number, formula field, lookup, master detail, external lookup, checkbox, currency. These are the, so all the data type have certain meaning, because whenever you're going to create any field, you need to identify, or the business going to tell you, okay, create with the number, create with the pick list, create with the text. Business is going to tell you what type of field they want. It is not your duty to create the field according to yourself. Okay, so it is not your duty to create field on your own. It is their duty to tell you which field type they want to create. All right, give me just 1 minute. I think my battery is going to die. I need to add charger. Let me see if I have any questions. Okay. Are they give us something like user story? Right, right. They're going to give you a user story. We're gonna talk about this user stories later on. In my session, I'm going to give you real-time project hands-on experience as well. Don't worry about that. That is my main motto. So these are the custom fields in Salesforce, which I have just shown you. There is a number field, which is like hold the now number only, number, currency, and percentage. There's a calendar type, date and date time. There is a checkbox, which is a pick list and then multi-select pick list. These field also called the dependent and control field. Then we have a formatted field. Formatted field means like it only takes certain type of data. Email fields only take email type, phone only take number, URL only take the URL, and it is formatted. So whenever you put anything in the URL, it automatically get hyperlinked. Text field is like text, text floor, text area rich, and then encrypted. And then calculation fields is like auto number, formula, and these are the in all the fields, in all the custom fields, you need to have good understanding about this calculation field. This is the crucial one. You need to get understand roll up summary and formula field. These fields you can create directly, but to create a formula field, to create a roll up summary, these two are very crucial one. You need a little knowledge about the logic while creating the formula field. So we're going to spend little more time on the formula because that is the main role of formula. That is the if you want to implement a small logic in the admin part while creating a custom app, if you want to calculate something on that time, formula field is very helpful. So we're gonna see that how we can going to build. So those are the custom fields, data type we can create. Then as I told you, checkbox, pick list, and multi-select pick list also work as a dependent and controlling field, which we're going to see in a demo. Dependent field means like whenever you go to any website, I'm pretty sure that whenever you select a country, as you select your country, that a related state or related city automatically come whenever you select your country. So that that dependent and controlling field work like that. Suppose I have created a country pick list, and then I have created a state pick list, and then I have created a city field. So when as I select India, so India related state is automatically come. So we're going to see in action in our custom app which we have created. So let's just move on. So right now in a car table, I want to create a pick list, and that is type of color. The field name is color, and I want to add red, white, blue, yellow. This is my pick list value, and then click next. And I want to show on the all profile, and I want to show this pick list on both page layout, and click on save. Then I want to create another pick list, which is like mileage. What is the mileage of my car? So it is 100 cc, 200 cc, 300 cc, 400 cc. So those are the values of my mileage. I know it's pretty low. The mileage is pretty low, but we are just assuming. We are just creating. And then one more field I want to create, a checkbox. Why I'm creating this, I want to demonstrate the field dependency. That is why I have created two pick list and one checkbox, because those are the two fields which can be dependent and which can be controlled, available. So I'm creating as available. Next, and then visible and read all. Save. So now I have created those fields. Let me just see whether we are getting or not. So yeah, we are getting car, color, we are getting mileage, we are getting available. Great. Now to demonstrate this field dependency can be made dependent among two fields, means checkbox and custom pick list can be a controlling or can be a dependent. So I have created mileage and color as a two pick list and one checkbox. So we're gonna see that field depend. There is a field dependency option in the object. Whenever you in the setup page, you can see that field dependency, and this field dependency only work for the checkbox and the pick list. If you have a pick list and checkbox, whenever you click here in the field dependency, whenever you click on new, here you only see that checkbox and pick list field. You will not see any other else, because those are the two field type which is only can be a controlling or can be a dependent. So you can see here dependent. So if I select color as a controlling field, I can see mileage as a dependent field. So, or if I select a checkbox available, and then I can say color, I'm making a this checkbox is available as a controlling field, means whenever any value in this field, it is again defining that what is the value will be of this field. So let me just demonstrate. This is little bit confusing, but once I show you over the page, you will get understand. So right now I selected available, which is my checkbox, and I selected color, and then I click on next. So as you said, that checkbox is a have only two value, check or uncheck. So whenever that check, whenever that uncheck, I only want to show in the color pick list value, I only want to show red and white. And whenever that checkbox is checked, I only want to show yellow and blue. And then I save. Okay. So I have created one control field and one dependent field. So let's just go here and refresh and click on new. As you see that I have created a controlling and dependent field, and this is my color is my dependent field. That is why it is coming as a this one, as a I cannot select anyone. So let's just select Suzuki. Suzuki, I have given the name. And if I select this one, if I select this one, then I can select the mileage, and here if you click, it says that if it is unchecked or if it is checked, that no value is coming because that checkbox I have created. Let me just go here. Let me just add it. You cannot make your checkbox as a controlling field. That is the disadvantage. So you cannot do that. So to overcome this thing, Salesforce introduced the field dependency that your custom pick list will be your controlling, and that checkbox, whether that checkbox is true or false, you cannot make it as a controlling field, because if you make as a controlling field, it is not going to work. So to overcome that thing, that is just the negative part I have shown. Now I want to show you the positive part of this side. So now remove this thing. I removed, and I'm going to create again. So controlling field will be my color this time, and dependent field will be my mileage. So now this time, whenever any user select red car, it will show only 100 cc. Whenever white, it will show 200 cc. Whenever there is a blue, it shows 300, and whenever it shows yellow. So these are the things I want to show. So now I have created another field dependency, and I want to refresh this. Let me just refresh. Meanwhile, if anybody have available is checkbox as data type, yeah, that is a checkbox. That is whenever you create this new field, yeah, that is little bit confusing field dependency. We're going to do 2 or 3 hands-on, so then you will get it, the idea. Okay, no need to worry about it. So that available is a checkbox we have created using the checkbox. So I just select the checkbox and I create it. So that available is a checkbox. So as you see that mileage is right now is off. So if I select, let me just give the name Suzuki 2, and if I select a red and white, I think my org is not refreshing properly. Let me just sign out and sign in. Meanwhile, if anybody have any confusion, except the field dependency we're going to cover. We need to do 2 or 3 hands-on. Then only we're going to understand. Except the field dependency, if anybody have any confusion or doubt, they can ask. So now I'm going to give Suzuki to 23, and right now I cannot select mileage because mileage is dependent over the color. So if I'm going to select a color, then only the mileage value will come. So let me select red. Still that mileage is not coming. I think my org is not refreshing properly. Let me edit this thing. I have selected. Let me just select one more time. Sometimes the org is not get refreshed, so no need to worry about it, because sometime it happen because it's a free edition. So sometime that it will not. So let me just give you Suzuki. Yeah, correct. I think somebody's org is get refreshed. So whenever I select red, yeah, now I able to see the 100 cc. So understand like this. Until and unless I'm not able to select here, I will not able to select the mileage also. Means mileage field is depend on the color field. That is how the field dependency works. So we can make the field dependent on the other field. It only happen with two type, pick list and checkbox. Pick list and checkbox. So now, yeah, I think I forgot this thing. While explaining you, I forgot this include value. So whenever you select this thing, whenever you're making any dependent field, you need to click on include value. While explaining, I think I directly click on save. That is why. Yeah. Yeah. Correct. Yeah. So now if I select white, I can only see 200. If I select blue, I only see 300. If I select yellow, I can only see 400. So that is how the dependent field work and controlling field work. So we can make one field control and one field dependent. So whenever any value in the control field, we're going to define the value of dependent field. That is the simple meaning of field dependency. We're going to do hands-on tomorrow also, some more complex hands-on on field dependency. We can also exclude as well as it says there, right? Yeah. So I guess from field dependency, we need to cover a lot tomorrow because we have spent quite enough time to understand the app, fields, and so stuff. So tomorrow onward, we're going to do, first we're going to cover the field dependency, and then we're going to move the relationship and formula fields and roll-up summaries. All right. For today, you need to do this hands-on over the page layout and list view. This is your homework or assignment. You can say that again, this is a trailhead modules. I'm also going to post over the Slack. No need to worry about it. I just posted over the chat so you can have instantly access.
So Kishan, please share it in resource channel, okay?
Yeah, that thing I'm going to do.
Yeah, thank you. Don't post in live channel because it's lost in live channel. There are so many comments. Yeah, thank you.
So guys, try to complete these modules because it consists page layouts, list views, and your custom app, which we have created. So try to complete this. And tomorrow onward, we're going to cover field dependency, roll-up summaries, and then relationship, and then these steps. All right, guys. If anybody have any question, they can ask. Okay, we can also exclude. We could do that example if the brand is 280. Right. You can make any fee, any pick list value, and you can create any dependent pick list value. If Nissan is the car, yeah, correct. No need to worry about it. I know that field dependency is a little bit complex, but tomorrow we going to do again 2 more hands-on on the field dependency, so you will get the idea. Okay, so I think Rahul, it's over to you. I'm going to make you host.
Thank you, Kishan. Thank you so much. I can see very less attendance today. It's okay. Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Yeah, so we are very diversified. So guys, let's have a break of let's take 5 minutes break. We already exceed 10 minutes. So let's take a 5 minutes break, guys. Please come back in 5 minutes. Don't take more than 5 minutes, guys. Okay. Please come back in 5 minutes. I am waiting for you, all of you. 10:45. So palette, after how many minutes? It's 10:45 for you. I think it's gonna be 6 minutes, right? After 6 minutes. Yeah. Okay, palette. We'll meet. Just come back in 6 minutes, okay, guys? Please don't take more than that. Yeah. So I will also give you some example of field dependency. Let's say, guys, please be back in 5 minutes. Hello guys. Excuse me. Is everyone back? We are going to start now. Guys, everyone back? Okay, two guys left. It's okay. Okay. Excuse me. Guys, I have a question for all of you. Please don't hesitate to let me know. I am going fast, okay? So I know like it's like there's accent change, right? Slang change, and for some of you it's language change also, right? If you are from Turkey, so same for me. I am from India, so we have a language change also, right? So let me know if I am going fast. Okay, don't hesitate to like put your concern on Slack. You can do that. Okay, if I'm going fast, let me know, guys. Okay, so let's start from wherever we have left yesterday, guys. So I have asked all of you to create some fields. Okay, so did you do that? First, please let me know. Anyone, is there anyone who did not completed the stories? Anyone? So okay, I know most of you already done, guys. So I'm asking if there's anyone who did not complete the fields, or if you are facing any challenges, please don't be shy. You can let me know. Okay, I am going to explain one more time, so that's not an issue for me. Okay, so the only thing is you should tell me, right? Because I wouldn't know, right, if you will not tell me. So I was saying that you guys have facing some issue, right, in dependent field. So shall I explain one more time? Dependent fields. Do you want to do that? Do you want me to do that? Okay. So excuse me, guys. My throat is bad. Just give me a minute. Excuse me for a minute. Let me have some water, guys. Okay, just a minute. Hello. Okay, so dependent pick list, dependent fields means, guys, it will be dependent on other pick list or checkbox. So it's okay, I know you will not get it by the theory. So let me give an best example. Okay, yesterday what we have done, we have created a field called states, right? We have created one fields for states, but we didn't, like, we have put all the states from USA, right? We did not put states from other countries, right? So let's take an example. Okay, we are working globally. Okay, we are working, let's say we are working for 5 countries. Okay, let's say we are working for USA, Canada. Okay, let's say India, Turkey. Oh, okay, and let's say one more country we can take as England. So our we needs to work, like our application users are working from on our application. Let's say Avesta users are working from these 5 countries. Okay, let's take an example. Now if you know that for these 5 countries, states gonna be different, right? States are not gonna be same. Like for US, we have 50 states. Okay, states. And for Canada, let's say we have 30 states. I don't know how many states are there. Okay, I'm just giving an example. And for India, there are 29 states. Okay, and let's say for Turkey, how many states are there in Turkey, guys? How many states are there in Turkey? Let's take an example, 15 states. Okay, okay, they are province, so we'll like take province as a states. Let's say 80. Okay, 81. Let's say 81. And for England, let's say we have 10 states. Now the question is, when let's say we have two fields. Okay, two fields, Yesterday we have created only one field called states. We did not create any fields for country. Why we did not create it? Because we were using Arabasta for USA only. So it's understood that we are going to use it for USA. Now let's say as we are working for 5 countries: USA, Canada, India, and Turkey. So what I want, we have 2 fields. One field is country, okay, UNTR, country, and other field gonna be state. Okay. Now I want to pop in country. I'll create a pick list type of field, and I will populate these 5 value. So it will be pick list type, okay, and values gonna be USA, Canada, okay, India, Turkey, England. So we have 5. We are going to have these 5 values in a pick list, okay. And in a state, so we are working for these 5 countries, right? So we need to enter. I'm going to take an example of 5 from here, okay. I will enter 5 fields. I'll show you this on UI, okay. I'll take 5 fields from USA, okay, three states from Canada, okay, and 2 states from India, okay, and 2 provinces from Turkey, and 2 states from England. For example, you need to enter all these 50, 30, 80, 109, 190, 200. You need to enter all 200 states. It is also going to be pick list type of field, okay, and you need to enter all the 200 states, okay. All these states name you need to enter in this field, okay, state. Now, but when you will select country as USA, okay, when you will select country as USA from the UI, you should be able to select only USA states, right? Otherwise it's going to be data issue, right? Let's say we are selecting country as USA, but we are selecting states from India, so it's going to be a data issue, right? It's going to contradict. That's not right. So what we have done, we will make this state pick list dependent on country pick list. Means if you will select USA, you will get option to select out of these 50 states only. If you will select Canada, you will get option to select out of these 30 states only. If you select India, you will get option to select out of these 29 states only, okay. Same for Turkey and England. So that's the meaning of pick list. So you will see this, guys, in form. If you are doing payments, yeah, this I'm just giving an example. We are going to do it in UI, okay. So I cannot enter all 50, 30. Okay, let's do that, guys. I will do. Let's remove this. It is going to be confused for you, okay. Let me remove this also. Let me remove this also. Let me remove this, okay. What we'll do, we'll copy it from the Google, okay. We will copy all the states from the Google, okay. So we are going to try it in a system, okay. So you will definitely, it is going to be confirmed. So let's say when you will fill a form, so you know it, right? When you will fill a form for debit card, for credit card, or maybe for some job portal, some job portals, they will ask you, right, country. Once you will select country as USA, in the next thing state, you will get all the states from the USA. If you select country as India, you will get all the states from India only, right? And in the same way, if you select one state, you will get all the cities, right, from that state. And so it's just a dependent. So states are dependent on country, and cities are dependent on states, right? That's the dependency. So let's do this. Let's do that, okay, guys. Am I going fast? Please let me know, okay. You need to tell me, guys, if I'm going fast. You need to tell me, okay. That's the only way actually to do it. So let's say, let's create these 2 fields, okay. I'm going to create 2 fields on center, okay. Let me log in again. Login.salesforce.com, and we have created a separate org, right? We have created a separate org for our project. So I'm going to use the same org, okay, in this class. So let me copy this user ID, Control C. So guys, you can try in a machine, okay. I'm going to show you how to do that. Now next, let me log in into this. Okay, so we have created a state field over the center. Now what we will do, we will create one field called country. So once we'll select that country, once we'll select USA as a country, you will get options of USA states only. You will not get other options. Okay. So if I'll go to Avesta, again, let's go to centers. Tomorrow, Kishan will also do some examples. So it's gonna be clear picture. Okay. You will not have a single confusion. Now let's say we have a state here, right? We have states. What I'm going to do before states, I'm going to put country. Okay. So let's do that, guys. So we will make it dependent. We will make state dependent on country. Okay. Object manager. Let's go to center. Okay. So we need to create one field, pick list field called country on the states on the center. So please create one field. Okay. All of you need to do that. Please create a field, pick list type of field. Okay. And name it as a country. So name of this going to be COUNTRY. Guys, if you are not able to follow me, if you are not able to follow the steps, please let me know. Okay, because what I'm thinking, you know how to get the fields. That's an assumption. If that's not right, guys, let me know. I will follow the steps very slowly. Okay, so what you need to do, you need to go to field and relationships on the center. Again, click on new. Okay, on this new button, and you will get the options to select the type of field, what type of fields we are going to create. Okay, so we want to create a country field, right? So type of that country going to be pick list. I don't want to type country name, because if I will make it free text, so someone will type it USA, someone will type United States of America, someone will type other things. Okay, so I want to make it a same thing, right? All of them should enter same data in country. So I will make as pre-default. You need to select out of that only. I am going to give you 5 names. USA, you cannot select anything. You cannot enter United States of America. You need to select USA only. That's type of things. Okay. So I'm going to make it pick list. So predefined values, for defining the values, we need to create a pick list. So it will give you a drop down on the user screen, and you can select any one value out of that. Okay. Let's click on next. Now name of this, I'm going to give country. Okay, now enter global values. So what values we want? We want values as USA, enter India. Okay, enter Turkey, enter Canada, England. Okay, now description, this will store the country values. Okay, now let's go next. Okay, now I'm going to make it visible for the profile. We have only one profile as of now, so I'm going to make it visible for system admin. Next, so guys, I know you know the layout now, right? So I'm going to select center layout. I want this field should be visible on the center layout, the layout we are seeing on the UI, because we did not create a custom layout, right? It's a standard layout. So this is the standard layout. Okay, Salesforce already provided with center object with we once we'll create object, one layout will be created with that. Okay, so this is the layout. So we are going to expose this country field on center layout. Now let's save it. Okay. Now the problem, you will see what's the problem. Okay, let's reload the UI. Okay, so guys, now I am selecting country. I'm going to select country as USA. Okay, just a minute, it's not editable. Just a minute, guys, I think I have done something wrong. Let me go to country. Okay, COUNTR, country. Here I think I did not select this. Yeah, yes, just a minute, guys. Okay, so on this country field, I think I have done something wrong on this thing. Field level security, system administrator, it's visible. System administrator is visible. Okay, this is right. Let me edit this. No. Just a minute. Restrict field to values, define the values. That's correct. But why it's not editable? That's I want. No, so B did not make it dependent yet. Okay, that's why your answer is not right. Kenan, B did not make it dependent yet. Okay, so the only issue I'm seeing, just a minute. Let me go to page layout. Here it's all correct. Pick list, all will go field. Data owner is also right. Let me cancel it. It's okay. Let me go to page layouts, center layout. Country. So it's not read only. Okay, it's editable. But still, I am seeing this. I need to check it. Okay, that's not right. See, I don't know what happened. We didn't do any change. Okay, now let me do what I want to show. If I have selected country as Turkey, so if I am selecting state as Alaska, okay, so the combination of these two things are not correct, right? So this is a wrong data. If I'll save it, it is letting me save. So now we have saved the center, and the country for center is Turkey, and the state for center is AK. Okay, yeah. So but the problem with this is not the correct data. So what I want to make state dependence on country. Means once I'll enter USA, then only I will be able to select the USA states. Once I'll enter Turkey in the country, I will be able to select states from Turkey only. So that's we will be doing it by field dependency. Okay, let me do one thing. First we will select country. Okay, we will select country first, then we will select state. Okay, so we should not select state first then country. If it's a dependent field, you need to select country first. So I am going to change the order. Okay, actually ideally order should be like this. Okay, under state, then only we will be able to enter the pin, right? Every time you will be entering your details, so first you will select the country, then state, then city, then pin. Okay, so let me save this. And now the only main thing here we are explaining, we are going to we are working on the we are working on field dependency. Okay, so what I will do, guys, I'm going to create a new field. Okay, called state dependent. Okay, so I'm going to create a new field. Okay, and where I will enter all the values. We can do the same in this also. Okay, let me do the same in the same field. So the field we have created yesterday, guys, name of that field is states. What is the name of that field? The name of that field is states. Okay, that field name is states. Now, so what I need to do, I see all the states from USA I've entered, right? We already entered the pick list values from USA. Now we need to enter states. What are the states they are in England? What are the states we have from the India? We need to enter all those values here. New. So here you can see how to enter the new values in pick list. See, when you are creating it, you will be able to do it. But when this is already created, you need to go to that field. Okay, from field and relationship, just go to that field. We have state. So go to that field, state field, click on this. Okay, now this is the field details. Okay, what is the type of field? Okay, and object name, an API name, who created this field, who modified this field, all these details about field you will get here. In next option, is it required or not? Is there a default value? This is general options. Okay, now the only thing we want to add the new values, or if you want to remove some values, you can deactivate these values. Okay, you can delete it. Let's say we have 50 states as of now. In future, maybe USA will remove one states. Okay, they will combine two states and give them a new name. So we can delete these from the pick list value from this delete option. Okay, you can delete it or deactivate it. Okay, so sorry. So what I am saying is, if in future you want to deactivate this, let's say in future USA combine these Alaska and Alabama states and give them combined states as a new one. Okay, yeah. So what we'll do, see, if we have these two fields in pick list, and you can select Alaska also and Alabama also, but that's not right. if these two states are combined. Okay, so Alaska is no more a state or Alabama is no more a state. Okay, so what we need to do, you can either deactivate this value or deactivate it. Once you will deactivate it, it will go here. Okay, when to deactivate, when to delete. We will deactivate it if we think in future we might need this again. In that case we will deactivate it. Okay, so that we will not require, like we do not need to create it again. We will deactivate it, and from the bottom, from here, we can activate it again. Okay, so that's the use of deactivation. If we want, if we think no, we don't want this field anymore, we don't want this picklist value anymore, in that case you can delete it. Okay, so if we think that in future we might require it, there could be a possibility that in future we will need this state again. Okay, in that case don't deactivate this, don't delete this, you can just deactivate this. Okay, is it okay, Sul? Now are you able to get me, or is it still too fast? Okay, so now next thing is, I already added all the states from USA. The next step should be, I want to add states from other 4 countries, Canada, Turkey. So we are not going to enter all the values, guys, because it's going to take a lot. So what I'll do, just for explanation purpose, uh, where I yeah. So let's say I am going to enter 3 states from India. Let's say UP, my state. Okay, MH Maharashtra, and let's say MP. These 3 states are from India. Okay, just give me 2 names from Turkey, please. Any 2 name? Like just give 3 names from Turkey province, so that it will on UI we will be able to select from Turkey also. Can you please give 3 names on Slack? Yeah, I know this name actually. Yeah, Ankara and okay, IST. I think it's from Istanbul. Okay, and next one is ILZMR. Okay, so these 3 states we have entered from Turkey. MIR, I'm really sorry. It's okay, guys, just for IR. Okay, these 3 states we have from Turkey. Okay, let's say same for Canada. Let me get 3 names, 3 state names from Canada. Okay, we are going to have these 3 states from Canada also. Okay, let's enter, and let me remove this thing. Okay, and same way this thing. So when we will select country as India, I will get these 3 options. When we'll select Turkey as country, we'll get these 3 options in a state. When we'll select Canada, we should get these 3 options. Okay, and same for NSW, New South Wales. I am entering for England. Okay, let's say Manchester, MH. No, this is not right. See, I don't know the name, guys. I'm just entering for understanding purpose. Okay, and Leeds. So these 3 countries are for England. Okay, and these 3 states are for England. These 3 states are for Canada. These 3 states are for Turkey, and these 3 states are for India. Let me save this. Okay, now now if we'll go here, just let's reload this thing. Okay, let's reload this page. What you will get now, in states you should get all the values which we have entered. Okay, so let me select one value from a state. If I'm getting it, see, if I'm selecting Manchester and Turkey, combination of these 2 fields are not correct. Let me save this. Correct, we are able to select Manchester for Turkey, but this is not right. So what we'll do now, you will go see right now, states is a dependent field, right? States is dependent on country. Correct, so we should make it a dependent field. So this thing you can do it from field dependency. You will have options on pick list values. You can make pick list as a dependent on others. Okay, so let me create a new, I want to make a field dependency for this. Okay, so controlling field means who will control this state field. So country gonna control it, right? So like country is the controlling field, and we can have controlling field 2 types. It's either it's a checkbox if its controlling field is a checkbox or pick list. We cannot make like number field as a controlling field and text field as a controlling field. That's not possible. Okay, we can make controlling field as if it's a checkbox or a pick list. Okay, so let me select country. So country is a controlling field for, and who is the dependent field? Who like this state gonna dependent, states going to be dependent on country. That's the meaning of these two things. Okay, like state is depending on country. So country is controlling field, state is dependent field. That's the reason we have selected these two things. Okay, let's continue now. Okay, now you will see the magic. Can you see this? Whatever states we have in dependent fields, whatever values we have, we will get it here. Okay, and whatever values we have in controlling field means country, we will get on top. Okay, so for USA, what fields you want? I want to select these number of fields. These are from USA. Okay, till just a minute guys, till here. Okay, so we have selected all the like till here. We have states from US. Okay, just a minute guys. That's the pain thing with selecting this, because you need to select one by one. Means you need to do it like this. You can also do it. Okay, so let me select these again, these more, and these and these. Okay, so these states are dependent on USA. So we have selected all the dependent fields for USA. Now for India, we want these three fields. These three fields are dependent on India, right? And now these three states are for Turkey, right? Sorry, not this one, this one. Okay, these three states are for Turkey, and these three states are for Canada, and these three states are for England. Okay, now let's save this, guys. You will see the magic now on the UI. Save. Okay, 5 controlling field has no dependent fields. 5 controlling field values has no dependent values. It's okay. The error, I will tell you what the meaning of that error. Let me go again. I will explain that also. Okay, because we did not select any country for those 5 value. Okay, so if you will see now, no dependency defined. Oh, just a minute. Here's controlling field. Okay. Oh guys, something happened. I'm really sorry. We need to select it again. Okay. Yeah, that's correct. I missed this thing, guys. I'm really sorry. You are right. You are right, Alex. I'm really sorry for this. I missed this point. Okay. Again, let's do this, guys. Again. Let me select these fields again. Okay. And till here. And India, these 3, and Turkey, these 3. Okay. And for Canada, these 3, and for England, these 3. Okay, in the top, on the top, let's include values. Yes, Alex, we can skip some values. Okay, that's not an issue. Okay, so once we hit on include values, now you will see for USA, you will see this. Okay, how many values we have included? We have included these many values for USA. Okay, how many values we have included for India? We have included these 3 values for India. For Turkey, these 3. For Canada, these 3, and for England, these 3. Okay, now let's save this. Okay, now if we go on to UI, all of you need to test it, guys. Okay, on the screen. Let's go to UI. Now you will see the magic. Okay, see, if country, let's say country, I'm going to select England. Now you will see states from England only. Can you see this? We are not getting all the states now, right? Previously, what we were getting? We were getting all the states which we have entered in the state pick list. But now field depend, just because we have entered the field dependency, let's for Turkey. If we will select Turkey, we will select states from Turkey. Whatever states we mentioned. So actually we have mentioned Manchester also. Just a minute. Now we will not get Manchester. Yeah. So I think for this, for Turkey, we have selected Manchester also. That's why I'm getting Manchester here. Okay. So whatever states you will include in field dependency, those states will come on the screen. Let's say for India, you will see states from India only: UP, MH, MP. Right. Same for Canada. You will see 3 states from Canada. And if we will select USA, you will see all the 50 states from USA. Can you see this? Okay, that's the meaning of field dependency. Any query, guys? I hope this concept is clear now, right? Is it clear to all of you? Any query, guys? Yeah, everyone, it should be clear to everyone, each and everyone. Okay, and controlling field can be 2 type. Okay, when we are talking about controlling field, means country. See, we have selected country as a controlling field, right? Here, country we have selected as a controlling field, means either it can be pick list or checkbox. If country is a text type of field, you cannot select country as a controlling field. Okay, so let's see here. You can check it here. If we'll go to state, so we have so many fields, right? We have city field, we have owner field, we have pin number field, property ID, right? We have so many fields here. Not displaying the list. Let's list under center for me. Okay, we will check. Okay, Sana, we will check it. Just give me a minute. I am going to explain something. After that, I'll come to your query, guys. Okay, just give me a minute. Now, what I am trying to explain is we have around 20 fields on the center. Okay, but when we are talking about controlling field, we are getting only 2 values. If you will see here, let me go there again. Okay, controlling field. See this. Now if I click on change, okay, just a minute. Not like this. Okay, let me do it one more time. Cancel it. Let me create one more field. Okay, let me create one more field dependency, guys. Just a minute. State. Okay, and here you will see field dependency. If I create a new field dependency, what you will see in controlling field, you will see only 2 types of field. Either it will be a pick list or checkbox. We are getting here country and state because these 2 fields are type of pick list. Okay, we are not getting property ID, we are not getting pin number, we are not getting state, we are not getting city here because those fields are type of number or text. That's why we are not getting those those fields name here. We will get controlling field if it's type of checkbox or pick list. Is that clear? Is that clear, guys? Yeah. Now next thing is dependent field. Dependent field also have some like dependent fields can be pick list, checkbox, and one more thing is there, I don't remember. I will give that name also. Okay, what type of fields we can have independent and what type of fields we can have in controlling. I'm 100% sure Kirsten will also cover that. If he did not cover it yet, okay, he will cover it tomorrow. So what type of fields we can have in controlling field? So in controlling field we can have checkbox or pick list, but in dependent fields I don't remember the all field type. Okay, but independent fields also there's some defined type of fields that those can be dependent, not everyone. Okay, so guys, is it clear to you, all of you? Okay, now let's come to the queries. So yes, custom pick list, yes, that's correct. I need to cross verify it palette. Okay, if Kishan told you, then it's okay. I need to cross verify it. Only custom fields, or is there any other type of fields there? But there's not like max 2 or 3 only. I will explain this. I will let you know this thing. Okay, maybe you are right, palette, but I need to cross verify it because I cannot give you wrong information, right? Okay, so the next thing is somebody asked one question. Only thing is my page layout is not updated. SLX, it will take some time. Okay, it may. So you saw my page layout also, right? When first time I reloaded it, I was getting states under city. Okay, yeah. So Sener, not displaying the list under center. Did you okay? What issue you are facing? You what, like, I did not get your question. You are not getting values inside country or inside states, or you are not getting values on the UI user screen. Can you please give some more idea about your question, Sener? Sener Dere. Pardon me, guys, if I am pronouncing it wrong. Okay.
I just don't see any list under the center when I click on the center on my page.
Okay, yeah, I got you. So you, what you need to do, guys, you are not seeing this, right? This value record, you are not getting record because you did not create a record. So just click on center and click new here. Okay, you need to enter a record, then only you will be able to see it, right? So when you will create a record, let me do it, test 2. Okay, so the name of our new center is test 2. It's just a testing data. So I have selected test 2 as center name, and I don't want to enter any image for this record. The only thing I am testing here is state and city, states and country. Okay, so come down. Now you will see this thing. Okay, just select country as India, and you will see the states from India. So I am going to select country as India and state as MH or state as UP. And one more thing you can do, like we can also enter city name. Let's say we have 500 city in India. So what I can do, I can make city also dependent. So I don't want other city. You will see that, right? When you are filling some forms, you will have options to select a field, right, from city also. If your city is not there in that pick list, you can select others, right? So that also you can do, but I am not going to create a dependency for city. I have already created dependency for country and states. So select country India, any other things on state as UP and save it. Okay, so who asked the question? Senel, is it clear? Did you get it? Can you please confirm, Senel?
Yeah, I got
Yes.
that now. Thank you.
Thank you. It's okay. So guys, any other query on field dependency? Do you have any other query? Anyone? So we have 16 guys. Okay, 16 like including me, we are 17 in the session. I want each and everyone should be able to do it. Each and everyone. Let me ask, who is this KNNCE? Did you get it? KNNCE. Okay, and Fethullah TMZ. Did you get it? Okay, so okay, I think most of you done. If anyone did not do it, let me know. I will follow like negative things only. No. Okay. Okay, now let's come to a project. So I have given you to create all fields from the center. So who has, like, is there anyone who is not able to do that? Is there anyone, guys? I need answers for this thing. Okay, these are the fields I asked all of you to create on center. Any question, any query, why we are creating? So guys, I know you are creating the fields, you are creating the objects, okay, but you should be able to understand why we are doing it. Okay, what is the business scenario? Okay, why business wants us to create these fields? Yes, I will explain. Pellet lookup also. Okay, why business want us to create these fields? So I already told you, right? Business want to save their data, like business wants to save their center data in Salesforce, right? And where we are storing data in objects. Okay. Now the next thing is why we are creating only these value, these fields. Okay. So whatever the related data they want to store, they will give us the information. Okay. They will give us the information if they want to give information like how many gates are there, how many gates are there in this center. They will tell us, okay, I want to store this data also in Salesforce. So what business analyst will do, they will ask us to create one more field, type of number of gates. If they want how many floor we have in a center, that's also we can store. How many parking space we have in a building, that also we can store. Okay, so it's up to business will give us the idea what type of data they want to store in building. Same for other objects, what type of data they want to store in space, what type of data they want to store in accounts. All these things will come from business. Okay, and like most of us will be working in junior developer or junior admin, so this data is getting like will be taken by business analyst. Every project have some business analyst. Okay, we'll have one business analyst. It's his duty to take the data from business and to convert the data in some, and like, see, business will always give data in job format. They don't know technical things. Okay, they don't know how Salesforce works. They don't know how development works, right? The only thing they know, okay, this is the thing I want in the user screens and in the application. So it's a BA duty or technical architect duty to convert that raw data into technical data. Okay. Okay, now the next thing is why we make asset manager as lookup, or how we decide on lookup. Other data types are okay, but not so about lookup yet. Okay, how do we create lookup fields using lookup register? Okay, so most of the questions I am getting on lookup now. Okay, now okay, so now we have center. Let's say, let's take an example. In your country, in your city, you have one shopping mall. Okay, and that's like just think about one big shopping mall. Okay, like best out on the city, best in the city. Okay, and they are having like around 1000 shops. Okay, and all those 1000 shops are rented out. Okay, now if some company are investing like millions on a center, they will assign particular users, they will assign persons. Okay, you will be handling assets, you will be handling all the data, all the things about this building, and one person will be there who will be handling handling the, okay, you are going to work on rent. Okay, you need to take the rent from the user, from the shop, like shops. You need to take other things. Okay, if someone is coming, they want to take our shop on rent, you need to work on those things. Okay, so one user will be there for this thing, and one user can be there for payment. One user will be there, okay, you will take the queries. If someone facing some challenges, you need to take care those queries are getting answered. Okay, for every center. So how we will be able to tag that user? Let's say we have one user in the application. Okay, let's say for test center, this test center. Okay, we have this is a test center. It has 1000 buildings, 1000 shops in the center. Okay, and that they have some users. Okay, but let's say Alex is working as an asset manager on this building. Okay, so how we will be able to know that Alex is working on this building? There should be something, right? So what we are doing, we are tagging Alex to this center as asset manager. I did not create those fields actually. Okay, I will tag Alex to this center as an asset manager. Okay, Alex, you are going to work as an asset manager on the center. And if somebody is working as a leasing manager, I will tag that person as a leasing manager. So your data will be entered in user details. Okay, if you will go to user details, only right now we have only one user, our user. Okay, in real time there will be thousands of users in our application. Okay, so we need to tag that user with this center. Okay, so how to do that? Yes, Alex. Okay, so how to do that? So one thing I think Rakesh explained. We need to means, okay, let me do this. We have an object center which we have created. Okay, and I want data from user. Okay, this is also, user is also object. Okay, I want to tag some data from user to center. That let's say center 1, center 2, C1, C2, C3. We have these three centers. Okay, and I want to tag user 1. We have these many users. Let's say user 2. Let me open Paint, guys. You will be able to understand better. Okay, Paint. Okay, so let's say let me open new one. New. Okay, new. Okay, okay, now let's say we have this center. Okay, and this is a second center. Okay, and this is a third center. We have three center, and we have one user, two user, three user, four user, five user. Okay, so let me give name C1. Okay, C2, Okay, C3. So we have these three centers, C1, C2, C3. So you know how to enter the details of center. We will be entering the center details in center object, right? And we have user one. Okay, Control C, user one, and here we have user two. Okay, here we have user three, and here we have user four. Okay, and so on, user five. And now the main thing is, on the center one, what I want that this user one will work on the center. Okay, and this user two will also work on the center one. User one and user two will not work on center two. Or it can be a scenario that in the same city we have two malls and the same user will work on two centers. This can also be done. Okay, so means this user two is going to work on center one and center two. Okay, like this we can do. So guys, just I'm not good with art. Still I'm trying. Okay, now the next thing is, say user three going to work with center three, and same for user four. Let's say user four also working here and user five also working here. Okay, now how we will be able to tag this user one to C1, user two to C1? Okay, we will be able to do that via relationships. We need to create one relationships between center and user. Why user? Because the user details will be in user object. It will not be on other objects. Okay, this user details will always be in user objects. That's why we need to create, yeah, that's why we need to create a relationship between center and user. Okay, now why we are creating lookup, not master detail? I know you guys are not expert with lookup and master detail, but I'll give an idea. Okay, so when we think that, see, for this user, this center is a parent object. Sorry, for this center, user is a parent object, center is going to be child object. Okay, when you will see that center one can have only one parent, one user, right? Just a minute. So we are, center is going to be child here and user going to be parent. Now if user will get deleted from the system, let's say Alex leave the company. Okay, Alex is not working for this asset anymore. So what it will do, we will delete the user, we will remove the Alex from this center one, and we will take other person. Even if we will delete it, center one still exists, right? So if we are deleting, let me type it down. We have parent, okay, and we have child. Let's say if we are deleting the parent and child is not getting deleted, we don't want to delete the child, then we will create a lookup relationship. And other scenario is, if we are deleting parent and if we want the child should also get deleted with the parent, we will create master detail. Okay, this will be explained very well by Kishan. I know, I saw his video. Okay, Kishan will explain it very better because he has 2 hours, right, and he has slides everything. So you will get these things. So just don't be sad if you're not getting what is lookup and what is master detail. So the only thing you should be able to understand, if we want to tag users to the centers, we need to create the relationship. Without creating a relationship, we cannot tag the users. We cannot relate two objects. If we want to relate two objects, okay, we need to create relationship every time. In Salesforce, it's called relationship. In if someone know Java, in Java it's called join. Okay, in other database, like the only thing is you should be able to, let's say we have center one data, okay, and we want user data, we can get it from center. Okay, for the center one, user one and user two are working, and same for user one. If we want how, like for which center user one is working, we can do that because we have a relationship between these two. Okay, so we can get the center data from users and we can get the user data from center. How we will be able to do that? With the help of the user one, we can get, okay, for center one, user one is working for center one, same for user two. For which centers user two is working, we will say we can get this data. Okay, for center one and center two, user two is working. Okay, this is the main use of relationships, guys. Any query what is relationship? So leave this thing, lookup and master detail I will cover tomorrow, or I'm 100% sure Kishan going to cover it and he will be explaining it really well. So guys, any question till now, or actually we are exceeding the time, so we can continue from tomorrow. Any question till now? Whatever I have explained field dependency and lookup relationship. These two things only I have explained. Any question, guys? Anyone? Let me know if you have any other query. Okay, otherwise we can drop up, guys. We can wrap up this call. Okay, if someone don't have any query, they can drop off, guys. I'm waiting for the queries. If they have someone have query, I will answer that, and others can drop off, guys. Yes, Mukaddar, if you will be able to do it, you can try. Otherwise tomorrow we will do it. Okay, yeah. So Alex, do we create lookup from child to parent? That's correct. So we will create lookup field on child object, not on parent object. Okay. Yes, palette. Many to many also we will explain. There is a concept of many to many in Salesforce. By lookup and master detail directly we cannot create many to many, but that will be explained later. Okay, we can also create many to many in Salesforce. Okay, so that's a different concept and it will be explained. Any other query, guys? Yes. So Saner, you want to change the field type, right? Okay, let me show you. Okay. So for changing the field type, what you need to do? Okay, just come to my screen, please. You need to go to setup from here, from this gear icon button. Go to setup. Okay. Go to object manager. Okay. And we want to like change field type for center object. So you need to go. You can type in quick find box, or you can just by just scrolling down, you can get the object name. So I want to change it for center. Okay, so just go to the center object. Okay, now I want to change for which field you want to change the type. Let's say I want to change the field type of this area. Let's go to this area field. Okay, and can you see this edit? Click on, we want to edit this field, right? We want to edit something in within this field. So click on edit. Now you will get the option change field type. Can you see this? You will get the option of change field type here. So once you will click on this change field type, you will get the option, okay, to which type you want to change it. I want to change it to text. You can do it. I want to change it to pick list. You can do it. So you can change the field type like this. Okay, in this way, you can change the field type. Okay. Guys, I think no more query we have. So thank you so much, guys. We can drop up. Thank you so much. Good night, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye. Sleep well. Bye. I'm going to close this meeting. Okay.